A last supper for Brexit. The Prime Minister heads to Brussels in a final attempt to unlock trade talks.
Thousands receive the first coronavirus vaccine, but leaders warn of a long road ahead.
United in grief. The mothers campaigning to change the law around domestic violence.
When I met Julie, I just knew that she felt my pain and I could feel her pain.
The Champions League is hit with a new racism row. Istanbul Başakşehir refused to continue against PSG. Players walked off after accusing the fourth official of using racist language.
Good morning. Are we all going on a summer holiday? It's been a terrible year for travel, but as businesses have told Breakfast, bookings have been boosted by the vaccine. What should you consider before you spend?
Let's have a little look at some of the front pages for you this morning, starting with the Times. Look at that picture from yesterday. Looks ahead to the Prime Minister's visit to Brussels for Brexit trade deal talks, quoting one government source as saying we must be realistic that an agreement may not be possible.
The Telegraph headline is a quote from Sir Patrick Vallance, a warning that the public may have to wear masks for another year because of a lack of evidence that the vaccine prevents transmission.
On the front page of The Guardian, the story that rugby player Steve Thompson, who's been diagnosed with early onset dementia, is joining a group of ex-players who are proposing to bring legal action. That's something we're going to be talking about a little bit later on this morning with Alex and Melanie Popham, who's one of those rugby players.
The news in the UK has, of course, been dominated by Margaret Kenyon and William Shakespeare, two of the first people in the UK to get the Pfizer vaccine. But the HuffPost has the story of 91-year-old Martin Kenyon. You may have seen him. He's been charming Twitter users in the United States after giving an off-the-cuff interview to CNN. Have you seen it, Dan?
It was absolutely brilliant. The only thing is, it does. If you are, my wife is married to an American, so I think I'm allowed to say this.
Sorry,
if you are,
your wife is married to an American.
No. Sorry, that doesn't make sense, does it?
There's something that you're not telling us.
No, that's not
there,
true. I just told you a mistruth there. My brother is married to an American. We haven't got one of those relationships, all right? Thank you for that, Sal. My brother is married to an American, so I think I'm safe to say this. But they are a certain type of American who feel that all British people are Dickensian characters, and I think...
Or Hugh Grant.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And he talks about the vaccination being nothing of too much significance, something he definitely wanted to do, and then he talks about having a nasty lunch before he had it at the hospital before he ate it.
Oh dear.
Talking lunches.
Go on.
Now I've put my foot in it with the family.
Go on.
Brits are spending a record $12 billion on festive treats to try and make up for COVID Christmas. So the splurge on booze and grub is $1.5 billion more than last year. People buying all sorts of bits and bobs to try and make 2020 a memorable Christmas, even though they can't get together with everybody.
I suppose it's one of the things that you can do, can't you? You can have a lovely time in your own home with your bubble, you know, wherever you're allowed to be, and push the boat out a bit. Extra Christmas pudding.
Exactly.
I've already ordered mine.
Have you?
Nearly already eaten mine, but yeah. Keep looking at it in the cupboard. Yeah.
Have you got a homemade Christmas pud?
No. Bought it.
No. Okay, right. At least you're honest.
Totally shop bought. I love this story in the Telegraph today. Dogs will respond to nonsense commands as long as they sound a little bit like the real ones. So, do you think when you talk to your dog Winnie, does it matter if you say sit or?
I think she just
mumbles something.
She seems to just respond to the tone of my voice. The only embarrassing thing is my wife walks the dog more than I do, so Winnie only responds when I go far more high-pitched. So when I'm in the park, I have to go, Winnie, come here! And I look like an idiot, again. Are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Right. If the evidence of Google searches is to be believed, we've spent the year working out while rustling up homemade bread and creating hand sanitizer. One of the top searches for Google in 2020 was how to make hand sanitizer.
Oh, OK.
And also KFC. So we've eaten out quite a bit.
It's all quite random, isn't it? I mean, making bread. Have you made bread? I bet you've done bread.
Oh, no.
Have you not?
Years ago.
Oh, no, but not this lockdown.
When we sold our house, we made bread.
To make it smell nice?
Yes, exactly. I know it's a bit cliched, but it did work. One other thing to mention, you know William Shakespeare?
Yeah,
right.
Not personally, but yeah.
No, the fellow who...
Bill, he's called, but yeah.
Did you see all the magnificent puns that were online yesterday?
There were some brilliant
Because William
ones.
Shakespeare was the second person to get the vaccine in the UK. The best of them all, Taming of the Flu. Whoever came up with that is an actual genius. Give them a knighthood or a Dame ship or whatever.
Very, very good.
The new exhibition is opening at the V&A today, looking at handbags. It will feature items like Margaret Thatcher's iconic handbag and Winston Churchill's dispatch box. The exhibition will explore the function, status and craftsmanship of bags through 300 pieces, some dating back to the 16th century.